Hey guys, Mike Martinez here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I own one of the biggest debt collection agencies on the West Coast, and people always ask me how that works. What happens when you don't pay your bills? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you the process and how it affects you when you don't pay your debts. Let's hop right into it. From East LA to the hills of Rancho Cucamonga, I'm going to show you how I went from being broke to being rich. All right, guys. So I got into the business back in 2005. That's 17 years of experience. I launched my first company in 2012. And I'm going to show you and break down the whole debt collection process so you really understand the consequences of not paying your debts on time. The first thing that's going to happen when you start falling behind is your original creditor is going to be contacting you to let you know that you are past due. Now, this can be for any type of debt. It can be for your rent with an apartment company. It could be your credit cards. It could be your auto loans. It could be your mortgage loans. It can be any type of debt or any monies owed to a creditor. Now, if you're not paying your bill and you're falling behind, they're gonna make a light debt collection effort. They're gonna call you very politely and let you know that you're past due, and if you don't bring your account current, it may affect your credit negatively. The next thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna fall either 30, 60, or 90 days behind. You're still gonna be with the original creditor, and they're still gonna be making a debt collection attempt to bring your account current. After about 6 months, that's when your creditors, they start losing faith and they start giving up hope on you. That's when things start getting really interesting. That's when they're gonna charge off your debt. What does charged off mean? It means that your creditor pretty much gave up on you. It does not mean that you do not owe the debt anymore. It's even worse than that. Now you owe the debt more than ever because your creditor has now given up on you. They're gonna write it off as a bad debt, and that's when you're gonna start facing some more serious consequences. That's when it gets assigned to a debt collection agency like us or a debt collection attorney for a possible lawsuit. Yes, you can be sued if you do not pay your debts. It happens all the time. Most of the time, it happens with credit card companies or when you owe a large balance and when your creditor knows that you have assets, like you're a homeowner, you have a good job. Your job is an asset because they can garnish your wages. If they enter into a lawsuit and your creditor wins a lawsuit against you, they do what's called a post-judgment remedy where they attach your wages through a wage garnishment in most states. Another asset is your bank account. If you have money sitting in the bank, they can levy your bank accounts. These are all collection efforts, and it's all judgment remedy when you're sued by not paying your debts. Another key thing to consider is not only can you be sued, but you're also affecting your credit negatively. It's having some negative, serious impact on your credit. You can easily go from having good credit, I'm talking about a 680 credit score, being dragged down to a 630, even below 600 credit score, just by not paying one or two debts that you had a financial obligation to take care of. So that's the most important thing with collections. When you get sent to a debt collection agency after 6 months, even before then, when you're past due and you fall behind, it's already affecting your credit. But it really affects your credit after 6 months when it's charged off, because it's showing charged off on your credit report, which is horrible for your credit score. And that's when a debt collection agency like ours, a third party, picks up your debt and they start making serious attempts to collect it from you. So let's keep in mind that the best time to make your payments on your financial obligations is as soon as possible. The sooner, the better. If you have a due date, try and get that payment there before your due date is up. If you happen to fall behind, you need to make sure to avoid going past 30 days at all costs, because that's when it really starts to impact your credit in a negative way. Creditors will always report when you're late: 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. After 90 days, it gets really ugly when it gets to the 6-month mark, because that's when it gets charged off. It's kind of the point of no return. There's no going back from that point. You're gonna have to deal with the debt collection agency like us that is very aggressive and collects these legally by any means necessary. Keep in mind that being financially responsible is ultimately to your benefit. If you're gonna have an 800 credit score to be able to get into that brand new car, buy the brand new house, or use credit cards to travel to Dubai, you need to have a strong credit report. And it all starts by being financially responsible. If you're gonna get into investing in real estate, you're most likely gonna need to take hard money loans or even conventional investor loans. And they're gonna look at your credit. Best believe that they're gonna go based off of your credit score when it comes to giving you an interest rate. So it's all to the consumer's benefit to be financially responsible, to be able to have a better quality of life. Guys, I hope this video helps you to understand, the seriousness of being financially responsible, to think into the future, to be able to invest and be able to have access to a high credit score to do whatever you like. If you've enjoyed the video and if it's helped you, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below with any experiences you might want to share with me. I look forward to seeing you soon. Until then, let's get it.